Okay, here's an example of why there's a difference between if you have phonics training, especially synthetic phonics training, and word mapping. So you'll have heard of GPCs, grapheme to phoneme correspondences, in your phonics. So when you're looking at a word, you're thinking which letters are the graphemes and the sound value. Now, in traditional phonics, they will give an English pronunciation code. So they'll say, here is the word, here, here, here. What they won't do, which is what we do when we're mapping words with children, because they're individual children, they don't all speak in the same way, is we say, okay, so here, this is what the speech sound king might say for the English pronunciation code. And we're thinking about, you know, the sort of core code that they might learn in their phonics. But we're saying, how do you say it? So they might say, actually, I say here, ear. So that would be a split digraph, wouldn't it? Ear, here. And this R actually represents the schwa. So if you're thinking about the graphemes, it's like here, and that's why we call it a sound pick sandwich, because the this is representing the in this word, jumps in so that it becomes a sound pick sandwich. So we've got here. So when we're word mapping with children, we're saying, yes, in your phonics program, you're likely to be told the particular way to map the word into the phonemes and the graphemes. But let's also think about how you speak. What do you say? The word's still the same, but it makes them look at it differently and connect it more accurately with their phonemes. And that's just going to help with their storage of the speech sounds, the spelling and the meaning in the orthographic lexicon. So when you come into self-teaching, which is where children connect phonemes and graphemes, connect speech and print, they've got an accent. So let's not ignore it, let's actually tackle it. And that's what we're doing when we're word mapping.
Pure.
You say pure?
Yeah.
Pure?
Pure.
Pure.
Now these show the sound value. So think about phonetic symbols. There's the monster, the phoneme that says P. So if you looked at the IPA, it looks like that. P. Look, there's you, or your. So we might have P, your in phonics. P, your. Pure. So P, your, 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 your. So if we were to put the phonemes on just to be sure, whether a child is non-speaking, so they're just showing you the sounds that they're not producing. So your, but supposing your individual pronunciation code is your. You. Supposing it's P, you, where's my schwa? Supposing it's P, you, pure, and it's a split vowel digraph. Are you talking about things like accents with your children when you're mapping words? Or are you just saying to them, no, it doesn't matter that you say pure, we're just going to use the English pronunciation code and we're just going to say pure? Because that is what can cause issues when you're asking children to sound it out, or asking them, what sounds can you hear? Now put the representations on paper when you're spelling. Because when we're spelling, what are we doing? We're going sound, speech to print. P, your. Pure. Pure. That's what we're expecting, aren't we? Pure. But what if it's not for that child?